Hello and welcome back to Elden Ring. We gotta finish up this little part of the quest. I was just running out of time on the last one, so I figured we would cut that before I had to cut it midway through a convo. So, let's continue.
Those who gave me grace howled without words, saying they wished they were never born. Become their lord, take their torment, and melt it all away. No more fractures.
Now we gotta wait for a solid minute, which is why I didn't want to try and do that before. Grab all those from her. Nice items. Now she has burned away to nothing. But that is what she wanted. Alley-oop. Knock that door open. Just double checking there was nothing else around here, and I didn't think there was, but doesn't look like it. Grab that. Alley-oop. And get this grace point. 'Cause why not? And then we'll grab whatever items are on our way down from here. But we already did the bottom area. This is the dark root depths. Deep root depths. Whatever. Okay, so this loops back around. Nothing on that ledge. There's an item over there. Okay. Fight these guys, loop back up and get that item. Loop on back up. And then over here. Oh, ouch, those hurt. And then up here. That's a sneeze for you. But definitely ain't about to sneeze all over my mic, so holding that in. Saving both of our ears. Probably my face from the motion of sneezing that would have happened if I let that out. That would have smacked right into the mic. Let's go up here. There's an item on that ledge we can see. But let's get this guy. Oh my gosh. That wasn't the plan. I didn't see that there was a thing there. I could drop off right there. I was right about to turn my camera to look down, but I was too close to the edge, I guess. Oh well. Back down we go. The big one's not there anymore. It's just the little ones, and the big one's what you get the good runes from. So not really much point in fighting those guys again. Jump onto this route, so we can jump onto this one safely. And go get our runes again. No. Barely slipped off the edge. Okay, round 2. Jump onto that. We can jump over here. Grab this item. Kill this ant. And go get our runes. There is an item under there. Okay, how do we get to that branch safely? Looks like we fall from this one. So, back on up. Over here. Over here. Over here. And then right here. A rune. I'll take it. Want to say we can make this jump. We just have to do it right. Oh, and I didn't. Of course I didn't. I let off just slightly of the circle when I went to press X. I didn't fat finger enough. Oh well, you can run past everything this time, except for that one flying ant. Right before that last branch, because that one will follow us. So, let's jump over here, and over here, and over here, and then jump across this, get over here, get rid of that one, because it had potential to follow us, and then go over here. Back to where we were. Now, let's try this jump again. Alley-oop. Grab the item. I missed. Oh, platforming is painful in these games. Let's get that wondrous physic on, shall we? Did I activate? Yes, I did. Well, run, jump. Be fast now. Not that fast, but fast. Oh. There we go. That was a lot better. Now, over here. I just see an item, or was it a message? It's a message. Knocked all of them off the wall. I don't think there's any other items to get up here, so go on down and get rid of them. And all this. Only that's how it worked. Give these things some of the little, like, Duke's grass or whatever's laying around here, and then you could ride one. That would be cool. But no, that is not how Elden Ring works. Everything wants to kill you, always, except Torn. That's the way to look at it. Gosh, game. soon as they stop flying, it's not an issue, but hot ham when they're in the air is annoying. That's not an item. I know there's an item on one of these branches, so just trying to keep my eye open. There it is. Get rid of the ants first, though. Nah, they're far enough away. Get that. Turn around. Fight these ants. I think that is everything from this area that we can get. I see no more items. Down there is the actual part of the deeper depths we were at before, so shouldn't be anything more. So let's get on out of here. Where to now? Let's go see if Mr. Dragon is up here. Would rather go to this Grace Point than go in the hero's grave. And then try to wrap back up here. Just wanted to make sure none of them were transforming into anything, and they were not. So, let's go fight this dragon. Alley-oop. Alley-oop. Grab that item. Now, dragon, come in. It's time to fight. This is the same dragon that tried to fight you when you first come to the Altus Plateau. So, if we tried to fight it back then, this would have been rough. Especially in the little area that it gives you, but you can come here and fight it in the actual arena for a dragon fight. Gotta heal again. Now let's get to the feet. Show me them toes. Get back here. Show me them toes. I'm getting stomped. Stomped. And one more. That's taken care of now, which is awesome. We already got that, so we don't have to go down for him. I think that takes care of all the mini-bosses of this zone. We already fought this Everjail, I'm pretty sure, so don't gotta worry about that either. Pretty sure we got Vikes, but we didn't do this. So let's go do that little area And I guess let's check Vikes too, because maybe he hit too hard, but I do remember fighting Vike. Yup, we did it. Vike has been taken care of like I thought. Well, it looks like a blue. Yeah, that's a blue. Okay. Into the fortress we go then. It's time to fight enemies that are worth fighting. Like this prelate and his hammer. We shall fight. Yeah, I do have it still equipped. Just wanted to make sure. None of that. You too. Nothing down there. So let's continue forward. Easy enough, but no items from them. Just that one. Now, even more forward. Oh, I thought there was another prelate up here. Maybe I already fought him? But oh well. There's a flame monk. And I see an item. Ordering butterfly. Oh, we got the staff. Staff of the guilty. And there was a St. Trina lily. Check out here first. Yeah, that's our way around, I'm pretty sure. So let's go inside, get rid of all these guys. Check whatever we can check in here. Like this ladder, after we check up top. Is that a rat? Yes it is, just chilling. Didn't even try and attack me. It's just chilling. Get that. Get that. More smoldering butterflies. I think that's all for right on this area. So let's go on up top now. No, let me climb. Frickin' messages at the bottom of ladders. That is always infuriating and people know it. Let's keep on moving and get this one. Oh, I thought that was on an enemy's weapon or something. That torch that's over there. That doesn't look like it. It's about to be like, how did an enemy get behind me and hide in that area? But no, that looks like it's just a whatchamacallit, decoration torch. Now, go on over here. Cruise on up this way. I don't think there's items out there. I think that's just a way to get around if you fall, or if you really need to loop that way. I think it's just this guy we gotta worry about now. That is heavy damage though. Stop it with that firestorm attack. Such a heavy hitter. Oh, so is that. That ain't good. And a dog just came out of nowhere? That ain't good at all. It's a lot of runes to potentially lose, but we'll just activate our talisman once we get up there. Back up we go. Get rid of that one. And then let's go up. We'll only really get rid of those red named guys. Alley-oop. Where did the dogs come from? We were not about to have that. Now, heal up. Use flask. Let's go in and get my runes before we fight. Ain't that nice? Now let's check inside here. I think there's an item at the very top. Nothing else. So now we can get that fire spell, I'm pretty sure, by giving that to our good old turtle friend. There we go. And that is every item that is in this place, I am pretty sure. Alley-oop. Yeah, can't get back in that way. Alley-oop. Just go double check that back area. Pretty sure nothing is there, but might as well check. Be 100% positive that nothing else could be back here. Give me that and jump across. Nothing down there. And can't really get over there. And from the other side, so you could run in that way, still on torrent. And just jump on over here before he kicks you off. There we go. That's done. The Spirit Caller Cave. You can do that real quick. Get rid of this and put Starlight on wherever you are. There it is. And that'll allow us to swap that out. I should totally reactivate that before I swap it with something that might be a little more useful. Like how we can just keep that on there because we're going to need it in a minute when we fight Radon again. So anything like that. Could even put a rune arc there if I really wanted to. Now we have a much brighter light that takes like no magic to cast. And it stays there for a few minutes. So we could just keep on popping that out as necessary. This is a floor that will crack, obviously. If you step on it, we're going to go around and get all the items up here first. So I'm pretty sure this one takes you to another path that's a little tricky to get around, but it's not horrible. There we go. Now we are like a little above where we were. We'll work our way back up there in a second. I just didn't want that eternally summoning actual warriors after us, because that would have been a pain. But over here is where we would have came from. Right here. This is where we fought the other stuff, and then went back up that log to turn around. So, bit of a trek. It was a little bit of a shortcut to go the other way, but you also missed those items that are actually pretty good. So, wouldn't recommend just running past everything and going down that drop if you actually want the items from this area. I missed that cave moss. Give it to me. I don't think there is anything over. Yeah, that's where we just came out of. So, drop on down. Go through here. And run past all the wolves again. So we have more snails to fight. Should be right here. That gets rid of all the ghosts in the area here. There was a bunch of them that just keep spawning in if you don't get rid of those too. That looked odd. Thought it might have been. I might just not have ever tried that before, but nope. Okay. What about this tree? What do you gotta say? Beautiful. Yes. Yes, it is. Some might even say beautiful. Let's cast another starlight because that just went out. And then let's hop on in here to fight our annoying boss. There we go. Smack him on down and heal up while he's getting up. Such an easy fight, right? Wrong. Get smacked. I was about to say, he should be staggered. And then some. Whew. There goes that one. A little rougher than the first, but at least it didn't do its giant circular attack. Spinny attack. And we just had to take care of that. Which we were strong enough to get in one hit, luckily. So now that's out the way. Get on out of here now. And fight Borealis. Let's go. Should spawn in any second now. Oh, Ice Dragon. I do not believe I have fought you yet. Where are you? Where is Borealis? There he is. Heal up. Not worried about frostbite. back in there for the final smack. Come on, Borealis. Give me your magic. Now, let's go test all those, or see. Shall we? So we should have a couple. Actually, we can get one more. Let's go down here, get that one. And we'll unlock the cave while we're down here. I think there's also a statue to crack on open over here somewhere too. Uh-huh, yep. Come on, my very large crabbed friend. My crustacean pal. We were not really friends. Sorry to tell you, Crab. Because that was not a handshake. That hurts. Alley-oop. Bye-bye, octopi. We'll come back for this cave. This is not the main reason we came here, but I think you do get something half decent from this cave. So we will come back. This is the one we marked, yup. Without knowing exactly where the location was. We just wild marked it. That worked, because we knew. First, I want to check over here, Mr. Great Worm. I'm busy. Now we can fight. Ooh, that fire does damage. Okay. At least we got the grace point right there. Don't have to run all the way back. Let's chuck fire damage on instead of items. Now let's go back. Don't gotta worry about this little guy. We just want to get back to them runes and fight that worm. Gimme. Oh. Getting at max, because that one combo it did on us last time damn near killed us. Great. And that can do it too. So, don't want to be less than max health here. feel like he should stagger pretty soon, too. Ain't that lovely? Oh, the last combo attack didn't work. Alright. Again. Can we get there for the finisher? Yes, we can! But it didn't finish it. Needed one more slap. Very nice. I think that was all the dragons. Just in case. I didn't think they had anything, but had to be sure. Hit that. Now let's warp. Nothing up there. We could do this cave, but we don't really have to. Get rid of that. That herd tree is the one that we just did earlier, so get rid of that. And we could start fighting all these nighttime enemies now. Let's see, where was one? Here. I think there's this Knight Rider. But otherwise, I don't think there is one up here. This might be the only nighttime enemy in Altus. We'll get a couple of them now, and then in between this episode and next, I'll have to look up where the rest of them are. We'll see if we got them all. Hi, buddy. I want heart. There has to be a Deathrite bird up here somewhere. I just don't remember where it is. So I'll have to look that up. For now, we'll just go for all the ones that I definitely remember. Oh, and I never fought this wolf, did I? Crap. I don't think there's a Deathrite bird here. I feel like this is the one where my brain always tells me, go back and fight that, and then I come here and there's nothing here. So let's fight the wolf, double check that my brain is right on thinking that I'm wrong, and then we will go forward. Fighting you. This looks like a glintstone one, not just blue. Yes, it was. Frozen armament. and get this here site of grace. Double check this side. Don't think anything's over here, but just want to be sure. And it doesn't look like it. Although my screen just got really choppy for a second there. What the hell was that? Oh well. Grab that. We're at level 1. That's kind of funny. Let's go get this Everjail, because I forgot this one existed. Sorry, buddy. You didn't even get to breathe. Now let's go take care of the red wolf. Standing right on the damn circle of the Everjail. Always gets me. There's some root resin. I thought there was something to get over here that might have been useful. This was too much extra area for absolutely nothing. You know? Red wolf, where'd you go? There you are. Heal up. Grab these items. Finish off the wolf. Little yippy shit. Such a shrill bark. Pierces my ears. Wouldn't doubt it's a little muffled through the mic, but hot ham as it's still loud to me. Painfully loud. Ah, okay. This was a way that you can cross over, I'm pretty sure. Yup. Pretty sure you can go on the other side of this rock. No, you can't. That's the way to cross over. So, let's go check over there real quick. Okay, so we got Hoarfrost Stomp. That's nice. To deal with talking to people for a minute, so I just muted my mic. Easier way of doing it than having to cut around there and having you guys have me just stand silently there for a minute. Hmm. Well, we got that. Nothing else is down here. That's technically a rock bridge to get across, but we don't have to get across. So I'm just checking the rest of this area for any other items. I see nothing. Nothing of importance anyway. Yeah, nothing of importance. So let's warp on out of here. Oh wait, this is even lower than there? I didn't check that divot over on that side then. Tiny little area left to get. I doubt there'll still be anything of importance over here, but still want to check. That's up there. So it would be right here. So there we go. That's golden. This area has been cleared. I'm pretty sure we fought this great bird. I mean death bird. I don't think it's a death right bird, but pretty sure we got this death bird. Are you still here? Death bird? I might also have to sit back down at the site of grace here. Well, it's still nighttime. There it is. Oh, it is a death right bird. Ouch. We'll get back here. There you go. There's another one of those. Very nice. Now, that's taken care of. I want to say there might be a Knight's Cavalry on this path somewhere. I don't remember where that one is. Should be one up here by this church, though, so we'll take care of this one. think. I want to say there's one on this path. Look that way. It's not over there. That's a regular knight. There it is. I see him. Alley-oop. Easy peasy. Now, where to next? Where to next? Got that, and we got the glaive for that one. That's nice. Ba, 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 ba. Trying to just remember where all these are off the top of your head is not easy. Pretty sure we got the one that's on this bridge. I feel like we got that one early in the game. Double check real quick. Oh, it doesn't look like we did. Alley-oop. I didn't come to this bridge at all. How interesting. That was so easy. I didn't even think it would be a problem. Yeah, this is people referencing this being the route that you run down in Night Rain quite often. And there is a treasure chest there. Pretty often in Night Rain. There's nothing on that side. Alright, look across to see if there was one on this side. And there's not. Man, I didn't think there was. Okay. Let's warp over here, and then we will call this episode here. I think there's a Knight Rider here, but I just wanted to check this path. No, I remember that guy on the horse every time, the one that just passed. Okay. Well, if you like this kind of content, like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below anything you might want me to do in this game or any other games you might want me to play. And I will see all of y'all in the next video, where we are going to clear out more of these nighttime enemies, and then go quite possibly through Crumbling Farm Azula. Alright, bye-bye.